All right, here's a fun Mother's Day activity. You can have your students script out a message to their mom, or you can just have them improv and create a message to their mom. You're going to use the Animate Your Voice tool. So if you click right here, Animate Your Voice, it's a very simple tool to use. Step one, choose a character. So students will choose someone that either looks like them, or maybe somebody who looks like their mom, or maybe just something for fun. And then they could choose the background. Maybe on the beach, a backpack on the beach. And then they just click record. And now remember, you can have all 30 students talking at the same time. And if they click the enhanced speech button, the only voice that's going to be picked up is theirs on the screen. So everybody can participate in this. After your student has selected their character, selected their background, now it's time to record. They can either read from their script or speak from their heart and deliver that message to their mom for Mother's Day. Click the Enhanced Speech button, and that's going to allow a student to talk and be heard clearly, even if there's 30 other kids in the classroom doing the same activity. I'm going to click Record to demonstrate. Down we go. Happy Mother's Day! You are the best mom ever. I almost feel like I'm carrying around like an extra backpack with all the kindness and wisdom and love that you've given me all these years. It gives me comfort to know that you're always with me, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I click done, and that little animation in the recording is now rendering. It usually takes between 1 minute and 3 minutes, sometimes longer, so maybe have something else for your students to do while they wait. Now that your character has rendered, it's time to add a little bit of extra. Remind students that you don't want to just close out of this. If you do, it won't be saved. You can always download it and save that to your desktop or drive. I'm going to recommend for this particular activity to open in Editor. This gives us the timeline at the bottom so we can even add a little bit to this. It would be fun if we added a little bit of music, and you can do that. You just click the Add Audio button. Students have a huge library of music to choose from. They'll want to select something. You can see that it drops that music into a different track. You can play it and you'll find that the music here is a little bit too loud. So what you want to do is to reduce the volume. So just pull the slider back to about, 20%. And at this point, you've got yourself a super cool digital card that you can give, those students can give to their mom. But now is the question, how do they give it to them? I'm going to show you that in just a second. Now that we have our animated character, we have dropped in some music, now it's time to share. So go up to the button at the top where it says share and click that. We're going to give bigger access to this because our parents probably may not have an email address that we know, and they're probably not part of ABC Unified. So I'm going to open it up globally so anyone can listen to that link. So I click it. And then I'm going to click the View Only Link button. It says a View Only link allows anyone to see the file, no sign-in required. That's what we want. We want to make it easy for our moms to be able to access this. We don't have to click anything else. We're just going to click the button there on the bottom that says Create Link. All right, now we have this great digital card. We have some music in the background, but how is our mom going to see it? We've got to share it. So we go up to the share button. We're going to click that. And by default, you'll see that currently only invited people can access this digital card. For this particular activity, we want to make it easy for our moms. So we're going to click that down arrow and select anyone with the link. We're making it global, so anyone with the link can now see it. We want to copy that link. And that link is now copied to the clipboard. So hold on tight and I'll show you where we go next. Follow my cursor. As we go over to the Adobe icon in the top left, we're going to return to the home page. And this is where we find all those different tools that exist in Adobe Express. If we scroll down to where the quick actions are, we will see Generate QR Code. I think this is a great way and an easy way to share what we've created. So we click to Generate QR Code, and now we have this cell here to paste our URL. I'm going to use Command V. Remember, we copied it from the previous page. And now it's created a QR code for me. I can change the style of that QR code. There's a number of different styles, different backgrounds. I wouldn't play around with that too much. You can also change the color. Again, don't play around with too much. You want to make it easy for the phone to be able to capture the QR code. And then you just click download. I'm going to make mine dark blue. I like that. Click download. It's going to make a copy of a QR code as a PNG file. And you can drag that onto the drive, onto a dock, onto a slide deck. And now we have the ability for anybody with that QR code to launch the video card that we created with the animated character and the music. Okay, we're back at the Adobe Express homepage, and now we're going to create something that we can put our QR code on, and then we can deliver it to our moms on Mother's Day. So if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see all the different options for creating things in Adobe Express: posters, videos, web pages, presentations, etc., etc. Your natural inclination would be to click poster, but posters by default are 11 by 17. Now we could always resize, but let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's make it easier on our teachers' printers and scroll over to where it says flyer, because a flyer is an 8.5 by 11 canvas, the same size as a piece of paper that comes out of the printer. Click Browse Templates. But for this assignment, I don't think we need to use a template. Although there's many here, there's over 559, plus the ability to use AI to generate a template. I think students can use this canvas and create their own masterpiece. And for this one, we're actually going to use generative AI. Scroll over where you see the button down at the bottom that says Generative AI. And we're going to click the purple button that says Generate Image. And we're going to make it landscape size. No, we're going to make it portrait size because that's the size of the paper we're dealing with, the dimensions. We click that. And I like to make it a little bit larger so I can see what's being created. And then we're going to describe what we'd like to see. This is where we're prompting to give Adobe Express some instructions on what we wanted to create. And remember, my animation was of a backpack. So I want a picture of a mom giving a backpack to her young son. And I can give more details. I can change the type of art that I want it to be, but I'm just going to leave it open for now. And I'm going to click Generate. Now this is going to be AI created, so I'm excited to see what comes out here. So excited. Here it comes. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. I can continue to generate even more images by clicking Generate More, or I can add to my prompt, but I'm going to stick with this. From here, I might want to put in some text. There's a text button there. All these cool different texts that you can choose from. I'm going to click Add Text, text box. This is where I can write Happy Mother's Day, put it in the right spot, change the fonts, and then I'm going to do what I set out to do, which is to drag that QR code into place. For me, it's on my desktop. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into my poster, my flyer. I'm going to put it right about there. And I'll continue to decorate this, maybe change the background a little bit by clicking Change Background. Kind of goes with it. It's a nice soft color. We'll say Happy Mother's Day. And we can play with this font. There's so many fonts to choose from. I kind of like this one. That's okay for today. And now things are coming together. I even have room down here at the bottom if I want to write a little message and tell my mom how much I love her. But that's it. We did a lot today. We made an animated character. We created a QR code based on the link. We took that QR code and we used Adobe Express to create a flyer. It's going to be our card. We'll print this out. We'll give it to our moms. They'll pull out their phones, they'll watch the video, and they'll be so excited. All right. Enjoy this activity. I'd love to see what you create, so share it with Mr. Lanes. And make sure you definitely tell your mom you love her and share your card with her. Happy Mother's Day! You are the best mom ever. I almost feel like I'm carrying around like an extra backpack with all the kindness and wisdom and love that you've given me all these years. It gives me comfort to know that you're always with me, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.